So in this next screencast on inspiration, we're going to focus on the outline view. What we had before was a different inspiration. This is the one I'm returning to the one about addressing the problem of racism from the perspective of a number of different African American thinkers in the 20th century. Um, and this is the diagram view. I can also work on this once I've completed the brainstorm in an outline view, and this sort of facilitates organization. So say I would like to move, so I've got my whole outline, and this is like for me, it's preferable to draft from an outline than from a diagram, just because I'm not as visual a person as I am sort of linear. And so it'll depend on the student whether which they prefer. But to me, it seems to me like sort of more straightforward to do some of the developing in the outline feature of inspiration. So I can move things. If I want to talk about Malcolm X first, which I wouldn't, it doesn't come chronologically first, I can just move it up like that or move it back down. So I'm working, I'm working in this column here for that. So I just inadvertently changed it to a topic. If I want to move it back, I can move it right. If I want to add subtopics, I can click here and click on subtopic. I can say Garvey believed that Africans needed their own continent. And then if I want to add another topic or another subtopic, I have to go over here to the topic view so that I stay in the same line. Advocated for a movement back to Africa. All right. So you see how that works. So you can move things around in your outline. You can add ideas. You can put your own notes in. You can move things right and left. You can go back to the diagram point of view. Like, let me go back to the outline. You can also transfer this. So once you've completed your outline and you want to actually use it to draft, there are a couple of options that you have. You can transfer it, and you can have everything. You can have the whole visual piece and the outline piece, and you decide what you want to include in your outline here by checking it off. You hit OK, and you decide where you want to move it. I'm going to move it to Word because I draft in Word, and it will open as a Word document. Okay, I can do that. So some students really like to actually turn their outlines into a draft. So you can actually take out all the formatting of the outline and turn it into paragraph form. The other option is to work from a split screen. So I can work from a split screen with this Word document, or I can split the screen with the inspiration. So I can do this, and also do, this, so that I have this side by side, the side by side format to draft from, which I find actually really useful. So if this was a blank Word document and I had my inspiration, I could start up here and begin to draft. Whatever way that I do, I could use Dragon to do it, or I could just type it out. So that's basically what you do from outline to draft. It's straightforward. Once you get the hang of using these tools up here, it's very easy. The last thing I want to show you is the presentation feature in Inspiration. You can get to it by clicking on this. Uh, it will give you formats to choose from, but this is the one that I chose. So you can see that the whole outline is broken out into slides. This in itself will take some reformatting, but it's also a good tool to draft from. Or it makes a good it makes Inspiration a good tool for creating a presentation too. So that's another really nice feature. And that's about it for Inspiration. We'll go on to Xmind next.